take measures 99 through 115. So I was supposed to play 16 measures. I use the metronome. So that was an example. I know that was a bad example, but that's an example of what not to do in the recordings that you're sending in that are due tomorrow. And I, sorry, I had to do that because a lot of the recordings I'm getting are not bad, but you're using a metronome. Great, but you're not using it to help you or benefit what you're doing. If you notice, the metronome was not in time with what I was doing. I was kind of just had the metronome on and then I wasn't really keeping time. Use the metronome only to practice. If you're going to use it while you're performing the music, great if it fits in time. If it doesn't fit in time, don't use it because it's not helping you. It's hindering what you're actually doing. So that was an example of that. Another thing that's important when you start the video, don't just pick up your instrument and start playing. Because what happens is I sit there flipping through a million pages going, oh, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? And I have to find where you're playing. And eventually I'll figure it out. But it's much easier if you say, hi, I'm playing measures 99 through 115 of John Williams' Movie Adventures, or whatever piece that you're playing, because it'll help me or whoever else is listening, Mr. Pasternak, Miss Asti, Mr. Rex, it'll help us find exactly where you are in the music. So that's why we put in the description, please say where you're starting the music. That will help. So when you're actually playing the music tomorrow that it's due, we're looking for improvements on what we do. You're not just playing through music to do the assignment. The idea is that you're working on the actual music to make it better. So if we were to play it at a concert, same thing we're doing in class. So let's say you are working on a passage such as 99 through 115, or whatever you're doing in any of the pieces of music that are assigned to you. What you want to do is you want to make sure you're looking at dynamics, you're looking at articulations, you're looking at slurs, you're looking at accidentals, you're looking at all the little details and not just playing notes on a page. You're trying to improve from last week's recording. Don't record the exact same thing you said in last week unless you worked on improving what you were trying to do. I will know the difference if you send the exact same recording, so make sure it's a new recording and pick 16 measures of a different section. Most of your music is long enough, especially for 8th grade. The piece is very, very long. Pick something new and pick something that you want to work on it. So if you are working on that and you want to use a metronome, a better way of doing that would be, hi, I'm starting at measure 99 and I'm going through 115. And my goal is to keep steady time using the metronome and try to get the articulations. And of course, I made some mistakes in there, but what we're listening for is improvements on what you've been working on. So if you have any questions on what to work on, I gave you a practice information that's probably posted below this video on your pages. Make sure you try practicing using sequencing that I put on there. Don't just pick up your instrument and go, all right, time to play music today and play through music. Do some scales, practice things that we've been working on in class. Make sure that you are actually trying to chunk things. Don't do it all at once. Spend 5 minutes on this, move on, spend 5 minutes on something else. Because if you keep doing the exact same things the whole time, it's likely that you're not really going to learn anything. And the idea is you're still supposed to be learning at home, which is a difficult thing to do. But I think at this point, we're starting to get a little bit better at it. But your videos, again, try to do a bit better job. Make sure you do send a video. It's fine if you do send a recording, but I prefer a video so I can actually see what you're doing. And make sure you're not just sitting like this when you're playing, because that means you're not sitting with good posture. So look for good posture. Try to make sure your music is at eye level. Make sure you're using two hands on your instrument. Make sure you're doing all the proper technique that we've taught you, because it's all important. You're not grading on all those things, but we are looking for all those because those are the skills that you need to carry over when we start back in full band when we get back together. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. I'm enjoying looking at all your pictures of your animals on the page, so continue to do that. You have till Friday. Everybody's doing a nice job. Remember, keep your comments positive, and make sure that you are keeping busy at home and enjoying the nice weather that we'll have the next few days. I'll see you guys later. Good luck on your recordings.